Hi, I'm here again with another project for the Cards TV design team. And this week it is the Card Crazy Crafters' turn. I'm starting off by using this watercolor paper. It is cold pressed and it is by Canson. This week the Card Crazy Crafters is up. You'll have about 2 weeks to finish a project to enter. And this week's theme is Anything Goes. Okay, I'm going to use this sunflower stamp. This was part of a set. This is part of a set from Inka Dinka Do's Inka Dinka Clings. And it comes with large pieces and small ones. And this is just an example of what it was. I got these like a long time ago, marked down. And it comes with like a big set, a big stamp, and then little stamps. And I got it was marked down to like $3 for that. So I'm gonna stamp it up with embossing ink. Hope I get good coverage. I'm using watercolor paper. Use my embossing buddy here. And I'm going to be watercoloring it. Make sure I got it the right direction. Okay, I think I'll stamp it this direction. Okay, let's hope for the best here. Where'd my paper go? I'm going to use black embossing powder. Then I'm going to use some watercolors. Okay, now I'm going to tape it down to my board before I heat it up because my paper will curl. This will help hold it down. I'm going to get a little piece to pull off some of these straggles here that I have. There's not coming off. Okay, we're just going to make do. Let's heat it up. Okay, there it is. Okay, I'm going to use this watercolor paint set that I think I got on Amazon. I'll put a link down below if that's where I got it. But I'm pretty sure it's where I got it. It was inexpensive because I just wanted to try it out. And this water bottle, this spray bottle is either from Walmart or Dollar Tree. I'm thinking it's Walmart. So I'm going to spray the paper and we'll kind of spray the paints here, the oranges and the yellows, and let's see how it goes. Now, like I said, I'm a beginner. Okay, so We're going to start, I'm going to need some brown for the center too. Let's see, let's get this light brown on. Start with this, see how it goes. Get a little the darker one, see what that does. Doesn't really feel like it's spreading anywhere like I see everyone else says do. Okay, let's see. It's not as dark as I would like it. Let's try this one over here. Let's see what this is. That might be a red color. Let's see. Kind of a reddish brown color. Dab some of that off. Let's get some yellow here. See how that looks. Okay, the yellow's good. Can't say the brown's that great of a brown, but let's see. I don't know, maybe I don't have my paper wet enough, maybe I don't have the paint wet enough. Add a little orange to it. Okay, I'm going to get some of my other watercolors out, because although I like the yellow, I don't like the center so much. Okay, I'm switching to my watercolors that I got from Michael's. This is Burnt Umber. Oops, that's too much. I know that's way too much. Sprayed some water in it. Probably too much water. Yeah, I like these much better than the other ones. See, let's try to dry that a little bit. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Let's see what the difference in these are. One's gray, one's black. Let's add a little darker to it. You just need a little tiny blob of this paint and like a little water. why it keeps wanting to come to the middle though. Get a little of my brown and mix in there. Okay, I want a little bit more brown in that spot, but I want to water it down a lot. It's not so dark. Because I don't want it so white, but I want it lighter. Oops, I took it out of there. Didn't want it out of that spot. And I don't want it solid, so I'm trying to get some splotches in there. Okay, so let's see. I want to add a little more orange. Okay, I'm going to start with this flesh tint so you can see how it is, what color it looks like. You can see I'm using a teeny tiny bit because it seems to go a long way. Okay. Probably, yeah, I don't want orange, but you can always go darker. Trying to pull a little up into the leaves. I mean, into the petals. Okay, I think I like that. Let's dry it a little bit. Okay, it's coming along, not bad. I think I'm gonna use a little of the orange also, and then probably add a little more yellow to the edges. I think, because this paint is much better than that other one. Let's go with medium yellow. Oops, let me squish this around. Okay. Of course, there's yellow ochre, but I wanted a bright yellow, so let's start with this maybe I would have liked the other yellow better. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. Yeah, I think I like the bright yellow better. Okay, now I'm going to use orange. And the last one was, I called it bright yellow, but it's actually lemon yellow. And now I'm going to use some orange. I'm going to add a little more water to this. And I want to add it in here. It's still a bit much. These are new tubes, so since I've not done the painting before, I was like, I wanted to try. I don't want to cover up all the flush one in there. I just want to add some dark in. Water in here. My water needs changed a little bit. I want it to look more variegated than just boom or blended. Some water and let it kind of blend there like that. Oh, I didn't want it in the center. Darn it. Didn't want it out there either. So don't go too crazy with the sprayer like I did. But hey, this is a beginner's video. That's the whole reason for it. To see what to do, what maybe not to do. So you can learn with me. See the mistakes and stuff like that. Learn with a beginner. But it wasn't too bad because you just can soak it up and go back over it again. Probably be nice to have like a little Q-tip or something to get any little areas. not too bad. That definitely toned it down. Let's dry it and do a little more. Okay, I do like this much better than when I had all that orange blobbed on there, but a little of my color washed away over here. Let's see if I can get a little more back over here. Okay, I think that helped. Try to soak it up without touching the paper. So it just pulls a little up and off. Let's see, let's get a little bit more yellow back over here. Once I kind of washed that off. I think that is good. I don't think it needs any more. It's good enough to me. If it was yours, you may want to change it, but I'm happy with this. It's not perfect, but I'm happy with it. And now I did want to add a little green into the center because I pulled up a picture of a sunflower to get some ideas, and some of them have some green in there. So I'm going to start with sap green. And let's see, I really want this water in the center. Okay, I think that looks good. Okay, I like how the green dispersed in there. I'm going to dry it a little bit. And I do want to add a little more brown to it. I got some brown over here. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So I want to soak a little up. Let's see, I might try a little squirt of water. Let me get a smaller squirter. Fill this up. So I get the smaller one, I could kind of aim it where I want it a little better. Okay, so I wanted to brown the spread a little bit, not into my leaves really, or not into my, I keep calling them leaves, not into my petals. Okay, let's dry it. I put some heavy weight on it to hold it flat, so it flattened out really nicely. So let's remove it from the board. Remove the painter's tape. And it's not too bad. Get this out of the way before I knock it over. Okay, I need to cut it down. Okay, we want to put it down to about 5.5. Okay, it's already 5.5. And we want it at 4.25, so we'll take a little off each side to even it out. So we're at 4.5. A little less than 4.5, so about 4.5 here. Okay, now I've decided I'm going to rip this because I want to give it a little more not so perfect look. So I'm going to start by doing this. And I'm ripping upward so I get more of the tear lines. And I'm going to do this all the way around. Paper is kind of hard to tear since it's so thick, and I'm trying to take off a small amount, so well, that works a little bit easier. Rip from the back forward. And I'm getting the same effect, a little more chunkier, which I actually like better. So I'm going to do a little bit more. Get started. Actually, I kind of like this, except that I cut it up, did it upside down. I like just the plain black and white one kind of too, but that's not the one we're going to use. Let's see if I can get this started. I decided I want to try something a little new today because I'm kind of getting tired of doing the same old all the time. And trying to branch out to do something different. Now this part's ripping easier, so I'm not getting all the chunks. So I'm try to move it around a little bit. This side's chunky, this side's more straight. See if I can rip a little more out of it. I just don't want it to look so uniform. Okay, that's good. Now it's not so perfect and uniform looking. And I really like this green paper. I think I'm going to use a little tea dye ink on the edges. I'll use one of these because my other things are not here. Since I'm redoing my craft room here, I have things moved and not where they usually are. Yeah, I think I like that. A little on the top. I did grab tea dye, didn't I? Oh, I know why. I had other colors in it. Let's grab a sponge here. Plus I re-inked it, so I want to put a little on top. Okay, that's looking better. Throw this in here. Yeah, I think I like that a lot better. Cut my paper. Do it 5.5. Make sure it's gonna work good. No, this needs to be cut at 4.25. And then scored at 5.5. So it's still, I think it'll be okay. 5.5 by 4.25. And we're going to score it at 5.5. Okay, fold that in half. Okay. Okay, that's looking pretty good. It fits on there good. Then I want to put something across the bottom. Okay, I've got this ribbon I'm going to use, and I'm just going to tie a knot in it. And I'm going to twist it and maneuver it to make sure that the dots stay on the top. Just pull it taut. And you can move it to where the knot is in the center or off to the side. I'm going to try it off to the side and see how I like that. And I'm just going to tie it like I'm starting a bow, make the knot area, and I'm twisting it to make sure the dots stay on top. And I'm trying to get my bow off to the side. Like so. So then I'll just attach it to the back, and then I have my cute little ribbon there. And I do like it off to the side opposed to the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and attach my ribbon. I'm going to put a little on front to hold it, to tack it down, to help hold it in place and keep it from twisting, since the one side wants to twist. Like that, and then I can add some more to the ends if I need to. Sure it stays on, and flip them back. And there's that so far. And I think I'm going to pop this up with foam tape, give it a little dimension. Get my foam tape here. This is really sticky. Stick into my fingers. And I'm going to make sure it overlaps some on the ribbon to help hold it on, or hold it down. And we'll just cut this one in half and put it on the edges. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to add my sentiment, and I'm going to use the Misty here. I'm going to put this here, this one up here. I got my stamp on here, hoping it will reach. Okay. Lined up right where I want it. I'm going to use the archival jet black ink. This is a new stamp, so it's going to need stamped a couple times. There we go. Now it's nice and dark like I want it. Right where I need it to be. Get this out of here before I forget it. Put that over there. And there's that. And we're going to add some foam tape. And I'll put some, make sure it goes over the ribbon to help hold that down so it doesn't come off. middle edges. Okay, I'm gonna get a couple more pieces of foam tape here. Put in the center. And that should be good. Okay, let's get our card base here. Okay, I think this is looking cute. Cute and a little something different for me. I'm trying to branch out a little bit, get out of my comfort zone. I've been so afraid to try using different stamps because I got so used to using a cutting machine. It's just like learning to do a quilt. I was like nervous to try it because I like don't want to mess up. But you know what? You're not going to learn unless you do. You learn from your mistakes, and so as you can see in this video, I tried out the watercoloring and took too much off a couple times, and so it's just a learning process. Learn what works and what doesn't. You can watch all the videos in the world and still not get it right. So there's the outside of my card. I love it. I think it's cute. And I gotta do something on the inside here. Okay, get my cutter out here and make a 5 1/4. Let's see. Let's make this 4 1/4. I'm gonna cut 4 1/4 to start, so I can use this later for a base or something if I need to. So we want 5 1/4. I want 5 1/4 by 4. 4 1/2, 4 1/4, 4. Okay, and I'm going to take that stamp, the sunflower stamp, if I can find it. I lost it. There it is. I'm going to take some Memento Brown, just do half of it, and stamp just the corner of the inside. I'm just going to kind of stamp the corner of it. Like so. Now we're going to put that on the inside. And I like the edges because it didn't cut perfect as my blade, and it looks all rough, so I like that. And I think I'm going to take a little tea dye and add to that as well. Actually, I think I'm going to use a little color. I got ink on ink on my finger. I'm going to take a little of this saffron archival ink. Do a little on the edges. You could even color that flower if you wanted. Little colored pencils or something. Okay. Okay. There we go. There's the inside. Okay, I'm just going to leave the inside blank for now. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments. So here's the inside. I like that little half flower, it looks cute. So thanks for stopping by. So see you again soon. Bye.